Hello, 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 hello. Yes, your queen is back, baby. Come on in here, y'all. Come on in here. Hey, Janet. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, sweetheart. Thank you for coming in here. Thank you, thank you. Yes, now I don't know, Janet, if you saw my makeup live, but I was late doing my makeup live because I was assisting my husband with a very good deed that he did today. And briefly to tell you, he built the dog house for our neighbor across the street, and we presented it to them tonight. So that was why I was late getting started my makeup live tonight, Janet. Yes, yes, but I'm in here tonight though, 9 o'clock, cause y'all know what, y'all know I was in my makeup live hungry. Janet, I was eating crackers and cheese, cause I was hungry, and I let everybody know that I was hungry. Yes, I was. But I done ate dinner now. I told y'all I wasn't gonna be here 8:30 now. I said give me the 9 o'clock. After I finished my makeup live, I went in the house and started eating. So I won't have to rush. So I'm straight now. I'm up and y'all got me now. I'm focused now. I'm focused. But welcome, welcome, welcome to what Miss J Speaks talk show and podcast 2. The reason why I got two behind, cause my first one was stolen and hacked from me. So that's why I got two behind it. Okay. Thank y'all for coming in here. And y'all know I appreciate y'all putting up with my crazy ass. I really I y'all know I appreciate y'all, right? I really do. Y'all know Miss J is very transparent. But anyway, thank you for coming in here. So all right. In my makeup live, I'm gonna go on and do it now. I was gonna wait till the last of the show. No, I ain't gonna do it right now. I'm gonna talk about child support for about 10 or 15 minutes. And then I want, because this is what I planned in my head, and I gotta go through what I had in my head. I'm sorry. Then I got my little bell right here. Well, I'm gonna ring and I'm gonna say mail time, mail time. That's when I'm gonna show y'all what was sent to me. So y'all let me do this the way I got it in my head to do. I don't want to deviate from it. All right. So let's get started. So you know tonight's topic is child support topic, right? All right. So now some of us at one point in time probably have dealt with child support or had to pay child support, right? Now it don't. Let me say this. This is all for educational purposes only, okay? And if anybody that's watching live would like to come up while I do this, and have a conversation with me and the viewers about child support, with me, let me know. I had to bring myself up. Let me know, and I will be so glad to send you the link. So you come right on up here with your queen, honey, and we talk about this thing called child support. Because this thing called child support, it has really gotten a lot of people in trouble. It really has. And I got a lot to say about this shit. And that's what I'm going to do. All right. But first, let's take a look at what is child support. What is it? Why do we have to have it? And again, educational purposes only, okay? Why do we have to have child support? And what is child support? So, of course, child support is an ongoing payment that a parent gives to another parent that has custody, sole custody of said child. All right. It has to be ongoing payment, right? Financial benefit for a child. Sometimes it happens after a relationship breakup or a marriage breakup, So now, daddy, excuse me, daddy or mama got to pay child support. All right. It depends on what happened. A marriage breakup, a relationship breakup. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Somebody understand what I'm talking about? Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Y'all tap that screen for Miss J. Um, so now we all done heard of child support, right? Child support. Girl, I'm going to take him down for child support. But when you say that word child support, do you know how it really started? Do you know where child support first originally started from? I didn't until I did my research. Child support started. It was in response of a lot of people needing assistance for their child due to one or the other. The mama abandoned the child or the father abandoned the child. Because I'm not going to sit here and say, all daddies do that. I'm not going to do that because it's not true. Mothers abandon your children too. Yes, I went there. So I'm not going to say it's all fathers because it's not. Okay? Let me go and put that on out there. I'm not going to say it's all fathers that abandon their children. No, it's not. So that's what, and it started from the first actual child support legislation was in 1956. It started in 1956. And this legislation required welfare agencies, our social service agencies. It required welfare agencies and social services agencies to report all of applicants that needed help with their children due to somebody abandoning the child. One of the parents up and gone or whatever the situation may be. But it originated from the legislation in 1956. That's what originally started child support for the U.S., okay? For the U.S. That's what started child support, all right? The first actual child support, it was enacted in 1956. A long time, right? And that was, again, because children being abandoned. Mother leaving the child with the daddy, daddy leaving the child or children with the mother. Everybody doing it. Let's just put it that way, okay? Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that, Janet. I appreciate that. So now we talk about child support. Who is eligible for child support? Who is eligible? Who is eligible for child support? You eligible if you got a child or children and you are that man or that woman. Same thing with the daddy. Because like I said, women abandon their children. Some women will leave their children with the father. Say, look, you take care of them because they still want to run the street. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm not biting my tongue. Y'all know what I'm talking about. See, now you, the father, if you got that child or children, that mother done left, she done told you, you take them. I'm ready to keep partying. I'm just 28 years old, or I'm just 29 years old. I ain't trying to be no mother right now. You take them. Now, daddy, you deal with the children, child or children. You are eligible for child support from her. Now, and the same thing vice versa, because y'all men do the same thing too. Y'all will abandon us women too. Let's go there. Sure will, because you thought you'd see some greener on the other side over there. They got children. Now you're over there taking care of her and her children. Yeah, I said it. So y'all men do the same thing. Sure do. So if that man leave you with your child or children, because he got something, he think that grass is greener over there, and he gone on over there, you are eligible for child support. But this is the thing. Because that means the parent is absent from that child's life, right? You got that child or children. That other parent just done gone. Just to up and skedaddle because he just think he having a ball over there with her 5 children. Okay. Same thing with the mama. Or she just thinks she having a good time running the street because she ain't ready to be no mama. But this is the thing. It's child support. You eligible. But you got to decide if you want to do the child support on that person. Now I worked. This is my arena right here at one point in social services, right? It was. Let me see how to say it because it didn't make no damn sense how a lot of these women would sit there and was refusing to give the father's information. I could not, and it's still going on now. Believe it or not, it's still going on now. I cannot wrap my damn head around it. But he over there with Sally Jane and her 3 or 4, 5 children, helping her with hers. But you sitting up there, you don't want to get his information. Somebody help that make sense to me. Put in the comments what y'all think. Thus said parent. Hey, Vaughn Reed, thank you for being in here. Thus said parent, exactly. But y'all help me help that make sense to me. You are eligible for child support if that other parent is nowhere in that child y'all done separated. And y'all know you're done. He done told you, or she done told you, look, yeah, you might well go get some child support because I'm not coming back. Now, that's your clue right there to go get your child support. But there's some women that would just not do it. I don't understand it. Now, the only thing that I don't like about this, y'all don't probably heard people, somebody say, well, I ain't give up $50 a month for him. Let me explain to y'all why that is happening. And this is why so many of us black men, or men in general, let me just put it that way, because what I'm getting ready to say, this is for everybody, is so far behind in child support. This is a reason. When that person is just getting $50 a month, you paying, the court done ordered you to pay $450 a month, right? She ain't give up $50 a day. Let me explain to you why. Because, in case you didn't know, because she's getting a check from that particular state to balance that out, okay? But let's say if she wasn't getting no kind of check, that whole $450 a week that you be sending, she'll get all of that. But see what happened, this is why I understand why women don't understand this. Let me see what Mr. Reed said. Some do that because the father is helping, which is why they don't give information. Okay, let me put this on the burner for a minute. You right? You okay? I can go with that. I can go with that, Vaughn Reed. I can go with that. I can, because I've known situations that happen. I have. But see, this is the thing. If that person is helping, okay, they helping. But now where you done messed up at, you don't give information. Now this child can't get no Medicaid because you still refuse to give information. See, all that goes hand in hand. Now the daddy helping. He done gone with that other girl, or that woman done gone with that other dude, and she done told you, I'm not coming back. Go on, go do your child support thing. They done told you what to do, right? Now, but then you not doing it. Y'all come. This is my arena. I worked there for a while, right? This is where you got to be careful, Ed. You got to be careful when y'all sitting there doing this verbal stuff. Oh no, that don't work in court. So y'all better start sitting there. Okay, so I know we separating. We have agreed to this. Yeah, I know about your girlfriend you got. I know about your dude you doing with. But look, I want to take care of my kids. This is what I'm willing to do right here. You know, I'm working at Firestone. You know, I'm bringing in. You done seen my checks. You already know. Even without overtime, I'm bringing in $13.50 after taxes a week. Did you done see my check? So what I want to do, don't. Now this is where y'all sit here talking. Now y'all catch this now. This is where y'all sit here talking. But what I want to do is now, I want to do, instead of every week, every 2 weeks, I bring you $700 for my 2 children. That's not really enough to tell you the truth, but for the 2 kids. Now you sitting there thinking, okay, I do that. Okay, so you're gonna, instead of every week bring me 700, you're gonna do it every 2 weeks. So that's $1,400 a month for me for the 2 children. Okay, yeah, okay, bet that's what we're gonna do. This is where y'all women mess up at. Because y'all sit there with a verbal agreement, right? Get that shit in writing. I don't care that's your hub, ex-hub, or whatever. Oh, hold on for a minute. So this is what you said you're going to do, right? Let me go, okay. Let him write it out. See, because y'all can go to court and you can be standing there, Your Honor, he's lying. He did tell me that he was going to give me $700 every 2 weeks. Ain't this $1,400, Your Honor? Your Honor, I ain't told her nothing. I don't know what she's talking about. I told her I do the best I can. That's what I told her. What are you talking about? I didn't tell you no 700. That's where y'all mess up at. Y'all hear me? Get that in writing. So when you go up in there, he don't try to flip this, or she don't try to flip the script on you. I didn't tell him I'd accept that. No, I didn't. What? No. You told me. You sat there in the front room the other night. You know, after you hung up from your friend girl and told her you're gonna be home in a few minutes, you want to talk to me. You sat there, we came to an agreement. You could go through all that scenario, all you damn it want to in that courtroom. But without this right here, it ain't no worth a hill of beans. But now you step up in there, and they get to talking to him first, and now the social worker gonna already know what you done told her, because she got her information down. Now they questioning him first. Now he going there with not. Didn't you tell Miss Bartholomew that you was gonna that she done seen your checks, and she know how much you get every week, but you're gonna be doing, instead of 700 a week, you're gonna be doing 700 every 2 weeks. So you agreed to pay $14 a month. Then didn't you tell Miss Bartholomew that? No, I didn't tell her that. You didn't, sir. You didn't tell me. No, I didn't. What are you talking about? Now here comes the social worker. Well, here is the statement right here that you signed. Y'all better get this stuff in writing. Y'all better get this stuff in writing. Bring to prideful, for prideful. Being too prideful. Yeah, being too, exactly. Hey Nisha, y'all better get this stuff in writing. If you got to write it on a napkin, that works too. Did y'all know that? Because I did it with something. Or say a bill of sale. Hey, I wrote it right on a napkin with an ink pen. The person signed it, I signed it. That worked because it was paper. It was in writing. But see, when the social worker sit up there and say, Your Honor, what I have here in my hand, and Mr. Bartholomew, you should have one too, because if I'm not mistaken, Miss Bartholomew, before you left, she made copies of this, and you should have one of these too. But Your Honor, I have a copy here of the written agreement that they made that night, that said night in question in their front room. Here it is. Would you like to see it? Now she showed that to the judge. Oh, you gonna pay that money? Get this stuff in writing. I don't care what they tell you, because they can start out real good. Diva, hey, thank you. They can start out real good paying you, like Mr. Bartholomew can start out real good paying you your money every 2 weeks. You get 4 months and pay, you get your $1,400 like you're supposed to. Boom, boom, boom. Now all of a sudden, 4 months and pay, he ain't paid you nothing. But see, you can't do nothing about it now, because you ain't got nothing to write. Now you got to go and start the child support process. 4 months that went past, he ain't gave you nothing. But the good thing about it now bad thing about it, I mean, you go start the child support process, you ain't got nothing to write. You go step in the social worker. Yeah, 5 months ago, me and him standing in that front room, and he told me, we made a verbal agreement that he gonna pay so and so so. He did real good for 4 months. He did. I was getting my $1,400 for 4 months. Now 4 more months have passed. He ain't paid me nothing, ma'am. I don't know what's wrong. First thing, as a social worker, gonna say to you, well, Miss Bartholomew, let me ask you something. Did you happen to get anything in writing? No, this is what me and him was saying. No, Miss Bartholomew. Anytime you sit with whoever, you always get something in writing. And why? Because when we go to court, it's going to be your word against his. He's going to say he never told you that. And just to keep you from putting child support on him, that's what he said he was going to do. But next time, get it in writing. So y'all stop that. Y'all ladies stop that. Get that stuff in writing. Get it in writing. And get it notarized. Exactly. Get it notarized too. Exactly. Get it notarized. Get it notarized. Let me see what Miss Janet Brown's saying. In the state of Texas, an accidental death, like a car accident or something, and the parents of the children were killed, the other party that caused the death has to pay child support until they're 8. Exactly. I saw that when I was doing my research. You're right. Isn't that something, y'all? But that's the law. If that's the law, that's the law. Okay? That's Texas law. That's Texas law. North Carolina law is totally different than Texas. Texas is totally different than New Jersey. New Jersey is different than Hawaii. And Hawaii is the only state and the biggest state with the highest child support payment anybody have to pay. Hawaii is. Okay? So y'all ladies stop that. If y'all doing that, y'all know somebody doing that, tell them to get stuff in writing. So that's that's who is eligible for child support. Just because that woman left that child with you, you can go down there and get child support. You can. See, cause what you stop. See, we so worried about what they out there doing. Why she already struggling. So what? She left you and that child. You better start putting that child first or them children first. All right, y'all listen to me. This is for educational purposes only. All right. All right. So one more thing I'm gonna bring up. How long does child support last in the USA? How long do child support last in the USA? How long do y'all think child support lasts? Y'all put in the comments. Thank y'all for watching me. Y'all sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. Somebody need to hear this. If y'all watch the replay, y'all know I appreciate you watching that little red thing. That means you watching me live, okay? But how long do you think child support lasts? How long does child support last? In most states in the USA, it's until they're 18 or graduate from high school, whichever come first, right? Hold on. Got something to tell you. Ding, 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 ding. Got something to tell you. However, got something to tell you. Yeah, till they 18 or graduate from high school, whichever one comes first. If they 17 and they graduate, and they graduate, okay. All right. However, some states extends the support payments until the child turns 21 or even longer. Adult children enroll in a post-secondary institution or for adult children with disabilities. Now, y'all listen at these factors. Is the only reason. This is for North Carolina now. In most states too. These are a few little factors that will happen where it's gonna be extended. Okay. Hey, Karika. Factors that may extend child support payments. They include the child is enrolled in a post-secondary school, the child has disability, the child is married, self-supported, or in the military. The child is still in high school upon his or her 18th birthday and has not yet graduated, and the child has been emancipated. All right? But in North Carolina, parents are required to support a child until they are 20 years old. If the child has not yet graduated and remains in high school. North Carolina, 20. Okay? That's why I said different states have different things. All right? All right. Mail time. Mail time. Mail time. Mail time. Let me see. Miss Anisha said, till it is paid out in full. Exactly, the reals. Oh, I'm going to get to that. Yeah, So, y'all know I got me some mail, right? Somebody sent me something, y'all. Somebody sent Miss J something. And I'm a strong person because I haven't even opened it yet, okay? So I'm going to go ahead on and tell you where I got it from, who sent it to me. Miss Janet Brown sent me something. Wow. And as y'all see, I haven't opened it up. Lord, don't let me be no water baby. Oh my gosh, Janet. Oh, Janet. Oh, Janet. Oh, Janet. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. Oh my God. Oh, oh, oh. You got a beautiful queen. Oh, oh my God. Oh, look at the top is a crown. Oh, oh, Janet, this is gorgeous. Oh my God. You sent me something. Oh, look at oh, oh, look at the ground. Oh, look at this. Oh, thank you, Janet. Oh my God, y'all see this? Oh my God, this is gorgeous. This is some. I don't know how I go. But y'all look at the crown. This is gorgeous. Oh, geez. Thank you, Janet. This means so much to me. I don't care about my makeup. I don't. Oh, this means so much to me, y'all. Y'all see this? And y'all know that's my signature, my crown. This little crown on the top. I don't know how it go. Oh, I see how it go. It's magnetic and it sticks up. Oh, that's how it go, y'all. Oh, look at this. Janet, thank you. Oh my God. Oh, thank you. This is so gorgeous. Thank you. Oh God. I gotta recover, y'all. Y'all give me a minute. Give me a minute, y'all. Oh God. Oh God. Mm. Oh, this is beautiful. He sent this to me. This is gorgeous. I'm fucked up right now. Oh God. Oh, oh my God. Oh, 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 Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate this. That's my signature, my crown. Thank you so much. Y'all excuse me. I'm fucked up right now. I am. I am. Because y'all know how I am. I don't mind helping people. I send stuff out. I give people stuff I do. Now, why they don't show you, I don't know. But, I be doing it. But it's okay. Because I knew whatever this was, I knew I was going to let my viewers see this. And I so appreciate this. I so appreciate this. Yeah, y'all see how I do? It got magnets right here, and the magnets make this stay up there. Thank you so much. And I know somebody probably say it's just a tumbler. Y'all don't understand. It's just a tumbler. It's what it represents me. And she thought enough to do this for me. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Miss J fucked up right now. Okay, let's go. Oh, I got this thing that go to the straw to go with it. Oh boy. Thank you. Thank you, Janet. You got me, girl. You got me. Phew. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. um, what I'm talking about before I run my bill. Anybody know? Anybody remember where I was at? Cause I done fucking forgot now. Let me see. Cause I got my notes right here. Let's see. Before I run my bill. Oh, okay, okay. Here I am. I was talking about the factors that make it where they can extend your child support. It's only a few factors. This is for North Carolina now, but in most states too. Okay, in most states. But North Carolina is required until they're 20 years old. If the child has not yet graduated and they remains in high school. So if they're 20 years old, if they still in high school, then you still got, child support. But they're 20 years old and they didn't graduated, but they're 20 years old and in 11th grade and they go on to the 12th grade, excuse me, yeah, they're still in high school, okay? All right. Thank you, Janet. You are a true queen. Thank you so much. And Anisha said, you have an anniversary. Yes, I do. October the 9th. And I'm planning something, to go live and, have people to come up and wish you happy anniversary and all of that. I'm planning on trying to do some games, give away some stuff, people they can put on the spinning wheel. Yes, I'm gonna raffle off two baskets. But now, oh, I forgot. I did say this on my makeup live, but I forgot to finish it. Duh. But now, since I'm starting my raffle kind of late, um, I'm gonna let the raffle start. I'm gonna let the raffle start. The raffle gonna start Monday, this coming Monday. because I want to finish making my baskets up before I show y'all. I'm not gonna show y'all now because they're not finished. I'm not doing it. I want my stuff to be finished and y'all look at it, right? So I be finishing them up the weekend. So the raffle gonna start Monday for 2 different baskets, right? So when you choose whichever basket you want to put in for, your name gonna be put on the you're gonna be put on the spinning wheel also. All right. And of course, I'll be plucking names for the basket, okay? But also when you do the raffle for the basket, your name will put on the spinning wheel. Anybody that get into the raffle, your name is going on the spinning wheel for a bedroom candle or candy coated item. All right. Same thing. When you put in for a raffle, your name is going on the spinning wheel, and then we'll pull your name. Anybody, that's what it's gonna be 2 different things on spinning wheel. I just want y'all. Is I'm saying that too fast? Y'all getting it? Okay. So yes, October the 9th. That's on a Monday. I'm still gonna have my anniversary. Yes. And matter of fact, that was Janet's first. Janet was my first guest on my show, October the 9th. So, can a non-U.S. resident, if you are not a U.S. residency, can you get child support? If you are a non-U.S. residency, can you get child support? No. If you are a non-U.S. residency, can you get child support? Now you can apply for it. They can't stop you from applying for it. So that's where they trick you in. But it's no. But you still can apply for it. They can't turn you down. Okay? So, do y'all really think child support is mandatory? Do you really think it's mandatory in the United States? Do y'all think child support is mandatory? Okay, Janet. She sure is. Thank you, Karika. Thank you. So is support, y'all, I'm still feeling it. I'm trying to just hold my tears. Is support mandatory in the United States? Is support mandatory in the United States? The United States law requires both parents to provide child care for their child. If a parent does not have custody of their child, they are legally required to do so, to provide money to the other person or the other parent with full custody, sole custody until the child becomes an adult. And really, as a parent, why wouldn't you want to take care of your child? I don't care what kind of beef you got with Sally Mae. That's your child, and you know it's yours. You done the DNA. You know that's your child. That's another pet peeve that irks my nerve. Because you still mad at Sally Mae, oh, you ain't gonna get her no money. Come on now, y'all. We gotta do better. We gotta do better. So, how many have heard the term deadbeat dad? Put your hands up. Me, I have. Have anybody that's watching live or gonna be watching the replay, put in the comments, how many have heard the term deadbeat daddy? Let's talk about that. I want to know how many have heard the term deadbeat daddy. All right, let's talk about the word deadbeat parent law, better known as deadbeat dad. Did y'all know that's a law? That's a law. That term deadbeat dad is a law. It is. It's called the deadbeat parent law. Did y'all know that? See, we say that word, that's throwing that word around, but it's actually a law. So the Deadbeat Parent Punishment Act is the DPPA. It was started in 1998, and it makes it a federal crime for a parent to willfully, you know that's what you're doing, willfully fail to pay court-ordered child support. Now you know you ain't paying. You doing it. I'm not paying that. You willfully not paying it. The law criminalizes the non-payment of child support, particularly when the non-custodial parent, particularly when if you go, especially when you go across state lines, and if you have an outstanding balance, that is a federal offense, and it's called the Deadbeat Parents Punishment Act, and that came out in 1998. Yes. If the parent is responsible to provide equality for the child well-being. Exactly. That's right, Nisha. That's right. If the parent is responsible and provides equality for the child well-being. You get it? Thank you, Nisha. Thank y'all for participating with me. So this is what the deadbeat law allows. The DPPA, the Deadbeat Parent Act, Punishment Act, it allows the court to put felony charges on you. You, the person, willfully just decided you just ain't gonna pay that court order, not the one you and her sat in the room and talk about. No, that court ordered one. Okay. Then, if you move to another state or country with the intentions of evading the child support payments, have an unpaid debt for over a year, and if your balance is greater than $5,000, you're getting a felony charge. And if you purposely avoid jurisdiction or blatantly disregard authority and the warnings, you getting the stuff in the mail or you throwing the stuff in the trash. I ain't studying them folks. I'm not paying nothing. You getting the stuff in the mail. You getting the paper when they send it to you certified. You got to sign and know you got it. So you are blatantly disregarding. But that started in 1998. So it is a such thing as a deadbeat dad. It's called Deadbeat Parents Punishment. Yep, it's a law. But look, under the state law, deadbeat parents can, I want y'all to listen at this. Deadbeat parents under state law, this is for educational purposes only. Deadbeat parents can avoid paying child support. Listen. Nearly 500,000 children depend on the state of, this is from North Carolina now, on the state of North Carolina to collect child support on their behalf. Nearly 500,000 children. Last year, the state collected almost $500 million for them. Just last year, 2022, the state of North Carolina collected almost $500 million in child support last year. But however, deadbeat dads can legally avoid paying child support. Want me to tell you how you can avoid from paying child support? Y'all want me to share that secret with you? Y'all come real close. And let me tell you how you can avoid from paying child support. Don't abandon your children. Stay there with your children. That's how you can avoid, and the mama too, from paying child support. So how is child support determined? And this is North Carolina now, and in most states too, but North Carolina. What determines child support in North Carolina? It's your income. They're going to look at each party's income, okay? Each party income. And if you got any type of daycare expenses, if the child is on your medical insurance, you got insurance from your job, they're gonna look at all that. Your living arrangement, they're gonna look at all that for the children. They're gonna look at all that. That's right, Nanisha. Wow. But how does it work? How does child support work in North Carolina, in the United States? How does it work? If you get a court order child support or administratively order through excuse me, child support can be court order or administratively ordered. So those are the ones that get you in serious trouble. Those court ordered ones or the administrative ordered ones. Though parents can also establish agreements for the payment for child support between themselves. Let's stop right there. Remember how I told you how Miss Bartholomew sat there in the front room with Mr. Bartholomew and they taught what they were gonna do? I gave you two scenarios. But if you're gonna do a verbal one, get it in writing. All right. Court order child support payments amount are determined by the state income guidelines. Okay, it's gonna go by the state, whatever state you in and how your income is. This guideline that the state uses. And this is the part that messes me up. Oh no, I ain't got to that yet. So how does it work? How does it work if it's child support and it's another child somewhere else? How does that work? If that person got another child somewhere else, if one parent has another child or children, and you are legally and then you are legally obligated to support the other children, the court they gonna take that into consideration, but you ain't getting out of it. You ain't getting out of it. No. You might have 2 more children over there with Betty Sue, and you paying for 4 over here with Miss Bartholomew, but you ain't getting out of it. They're gonna take in consideration that you paying for 4 over here with Miss Bartholomew, and you got 2 over there with Betty Boo. They're gonna take that in consideration, but you ain't getting out of it. Okay? You ain't getting out of it. And then the court, see when they're gonna you're obligated and for pay for the other children, and the court will consider. They're gonna take all that in consideration of how to determine your support. So you know when you be hearing people say they got locked up behind child support, how far behind you gotta be to get locked up when they finally decide they coming at you? How far behind you gotta be before they now you can it's a number, but you still can be that number and you fall through the cracks, but that number is steady growing higher and higher and higher. But somebody dropped the ball, they ain't came at you yet. It had been 4 years. But how far behind you gotta be before you stand a chance of working on your job and here they come at you. You don't know when, but they coming at you. $5,000 or greater. Now again, because I know this happened to somebody. You can be $5,000. Now it's time. Okay, it's time to go. Let's go and arrest them. Now that person sitting up there ain't put the paperwork in to get you arrested in 2 years, but that $5,000 steady clamming. Now it's $8,000 now. Now it's 8,550 now. So it's steady clamming. All because Joe Blow over here ain't. You got lost in the shuffle. But it's gonna be still clamming. Well, last time I heard it was $5,000, yeah, but it's 9,800 now, and we coming at you. So you could be working on your job, and you already know you $5,000 behind, cause you get paperwork. They could be coming at you. You don't even know it. So just keep that in mind. If anybody watching, anybody behind the child support, they could be cutting, and you know you behind. You know you about 5,000. They could be coming at you at any time on your job, 4 o'clock in the morning. You never know, but that's when they're coming at you. Okay. So, what is the most support that can be taken out of a parent's check? What is the most support that can be taken out of a parent's check? Now, don't y'all get mad at me. I'm just giving y'all some educational information. Okay? They are giving a child credit. When we talking about Karika, what were you responding to, baby? Because you know I talk so much. All right, so let me get to that. They are giving a child credit. Yeah, come on with it, Karika. So, how much money can be taken out of a parent's check, out of your check for your child or children? So, the amount that can be withheld from your wages is limited by the Federal Consumer Protection Act. All right. But here are the limits: 50% of disposable income. Start right there. Let's talk about disposable income. What is disposable income? I'm getting ready to tell you. So disposable income is the amount of money left after deductions are taken out of the individual person's check. 50% of what's taken out after all the deductions, that is your disposable income. If an obligated parent has a second family, 60% of theirs. Hold on, hold on. My words ran together. Let me break them up. I typed that together. Hold on, y'all. That's not right. And when you get all the wrong information, hold on. All right. So I typed that together. That was wrong. So 50% of disposable income if the obligated parent has a second family. So if you got a second family, 50% of your disposable money if you got a second family. 60% if you don't have a second family. If you just got one family. All right? I want to make sure I cleared. I'm glad I caught that because I don't want to give y'all no wrong information. Thank y'all for being in here. So if you got a second family, 50% of disposable income if obligated parent has a second family. 60% if you don't. Okay? And what is disposable income? It's the amount of money left after your mandatory deductions. It is going to come from your wages, your salary, self-employed, anything that's going through the computer and it's taken out. FICA, FICA, all of that. Whatever you have left, that's where 50% is coming from. All right? Or 60%. After all your deductions, $1,300. And after the deductions, for an example, let's say $1,300 that you made, and after all the deductions and this and that, after all the deductions, you might have $485 left. I'm sorry. That's all your deductions, your disposable income. And you are ordered to pay some child support. 50% of that 480. If you got a second family, 60% if you don't. Y'all do the math. $480, 60% if you don't have a second family. $480, 50% if you got a second family. Now that can be every week, every 2 weeks, however they do it, but it's coming out. Okay? All right. So what is the formula? See, they use it's a formula that's used. It's disposable income equal gross pay. That's what that whole hump that you done made right there before they do anything. And then it's going to do your deductions. That's the formula that's used. Your disposable income equals your gross pay. That's that money. That's that $1,300. Your gross pay. That's what you got right there, still pretty, before anything be taken out. And once everything be taken out, that's your mandatory deductions. That's how they do it. All right. So let's look at the statistics of child support. What are the statistics? There are 19.2 million children, or 25% of all children, are owed child support payments from their non-custodial parents. Did y'all hear what I just said? This is statistics for the United States. 19.2 million children, or 26% of all children are owed child support payments. Wow. The average amount of child support due was $5,760 per year. That's the average amount that was due. Less than $500 per month. Wow. Only 60% of that money, an average of $3,447 per year, was actually received. Wow. So the average amount of child support due was $5,760 per year, which is less than $500 per month, right? Y'all, this is what I'm going to show you. Only 6% of that money, which was $3,447 per year, was actually received. Men pay a minimum of $3,600 annually for support their children, while women pay a minimum of $2,400 each year. Men paying $3,600. Women paying each year $2,400. 85% of child support providers are dads. Did y'all hear what I just said? 85% of child support providers that's paying child support are dads. 38% of child support providers are responsible for health insurance, medical bills, and other health costs. Wow. Ms. Lanisha said, what is considered a deduction? A deduction is like your FICA. When you get your check, that's your disposable deductions, okay? Disposable income. And it's gonna come from wages, salary, your self-employment, but whatever whatever they take out, that's your deduction, okay? You know what you're asking me, Lanisha? What is considered a deduction? That's your FICA. Now, once they get in other words, once the state that you in get everything out of your paycheck, then that's when they're gonna deal with the rest of your money, where they're gonna figure out where either 50% or 60% of your money going. And because fathers represent less than 8% of all fathers living with their children in the United States. Wow, less than 8% children have their father living with them. Mm. And the custodial mothers represent 25% of all mothers living with their children. That's not good, y'all. It's not. That's not good at all. So let me bottom line this for you, and I'm closing. First of all, your kids did not ask to be here. A lot of y'all need to put aside that you're mad because that man done left you, for another woman or for another man, okay? Or that woman that left you for another man or another woman. Y'all need to put that stuff aside because it's the children that matters. Put that stuff aside. Pay your child support. Y'all know what? Y'all know what I used to love when I would see when I was in that arena. When I would see my black men coming in there on their own. Nobody got to come at them. Just had a newborn baby, and they want to know what they got to do to start paying child support. Coming in on their own, and y'all understand when you do that, you don't get roughed up so bad. But when we got to look for you, that's a problem. When you're ducking and hiding, when you're jumping from job to job to job, because that Social Security number time to hear, oh, Social Security, oh, they know where you're working in. That's why a lot of men working up on the table. Pay your child support. Pay your child support. I don't get it. I mean, I really don't. Put that stuff behind what you dealing with. You mad, leave this stuff alone. You mad with the person, pay your child support. See, cause what's gonna happen? All them times you got to keep showing up to court, you gonna lose. You about to lose your job because that job is gonna keep putting up with you every time, every other month, every 3 or 4 months. You gotta go to court for child support. Okay, because they know your job know why. Because they get paid. It's called a 5110. They know why you gotta go to court. Don't think they don't, because they do. It's all right, Tank. That's the printer, baby. That's the printer. Yeah, they know why. So pay your child support. Y'all done separated, do the right thing. So then you better see your children. Let me say something about that real quick, then I'm done. Ladies, y'all stop that shit. Y'all stop just because they ain't paying child support. Now let me say this. You can't get mad at them if they ain't paying child support and if you ain't went down there and put them up for child support. Because if you wait for some of them to go down there, oh, they ain't gonna do that. Some of them will, and some of them won't. But now, if you ain't put them up for child support, if you walking them, he ain't paying no child support, he ain't gonna see his child. Why? But now, if he got a court ordered child support and he's not paying it, that's a problem. That's a problem. But you still should let him see his child. Let that man or that woman see their child. If you got to sit there or meet them at the park together so they can bond together, well, don't hold that child from their parent. Everybody is struggling. Everybody is struggling. But you wrong for holding that child because that person ain't paying you child support. But again, if you ain't took your ass down there and apply for it, how you gonna get mad? But see, the people you running your mouth to, he ain't paying me no child support. No, they don't probably know you ain't even put them up for child support, but you running your mouth. Let that man see his child, or let that woman see their child, and let everything just take care of itself, because it will. See, cause what's gonna happen when that child grow up some age, and then the dad or the mama finally get around the child and start telling the child the truth, and they find out your mama never took me up for child support, but she kept saying, I mean, I was doing the best I can. I was getting these little odd jobs. Did you know I was sending your mama $250 every other week? I would come and put the money order in the mailbox. Did she ever tell you? Did she ever tell you that your daddy sent you some money this week? No, she never. But I was. Let me show you what your daddy was doing. Now he's still here showing your son or that daughter all his receipts where he was putting the money orders in your mailbox, and you lied to your child. Y'all better stop that. See, because I know somebody did that too. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all better stop that. Let that child see their daddy or their mama. If they working a little odds and ends jobs. Oh, okay. Let me say this because it just popped in my mind. Let me talk about the ones And I know this may step on somebody's toe, but I gotta see it. Because they deserve to see their child and children too. Let me briefly talk about the ones that's out there struggling with drugs or a mental health issue. And it's keeping them just in the streets. They might come and see the child today, and 4 months pass, they might come again. Those souls I'm talking about. They deserve to see their child or children too. They do. They do. They deserve to see their child or children's too. Again, even if you have to sit in the park with them or meet them at McDonald's and they playing the little play thing together and that mama daddy sit right there with them, regardless what they're going through, they need to be there with their children. They do. And you as the person that got that child or the custodian or the guardian of that child, and if you're not even reaching out trying to help that person get better, offer help for that person, stay on them. Because 9 out of 10 they're going to get tired and say, you know what, I'm ready. And you help that person clean that act up. But that person that's out there on drugs, that got them little mental issues going on, they coming, they're popping in and out of the child life. 3 months here, 4 months went past, they ain't seen the child. They call today, but they don't call no more in 5 months. That person still deserves to see their child. I'm sorry, but they do. They deserve to see their child. And then y'all can make that. If somebody listening to this that's going through this, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Let me see my inner. So that's it, y'all. Thank y'all for coming in here. I really appreciate it. Um, Thank you so much, Janet, for my Tumblr. Cause it girl, you just don't know how much that means to me. Cause y'all know that crown is my signature. Y'all know that. And I appreciate that so much. So much. So much. Because y'all know what kind of person I am. Those that know Miss J got a good heart and a kind heart. I do. I love everybody. I don't judge nobody. I don't. And who am I to judge? I'm God's child, yeah. But who am I to judge? I would not do that. I will help anybody if I know you need help and you reach out to me. That meant a lot to me. And I know, like I said, it might be somebody going, what she crying for? It ain't that. You don't understand. You will never get it because you're not me. You will never get it because you're not me. But I keep telling y'all, my queens, put yourself in that status because that's what you are. Get them crowns and put them on your head. Don't be ashamed. Yes. I went to the DMV the other day. I took somebody, but I went in there with them. I had my crown on my head, and everybody was thinking it was a birthday. So I said, no, I'm a queen. And when it was women saying it to me, I said, you know what, my queen? Start feeling the same way about yourself. Go to the dollar store, get you a little crown just like this, and you wear your crown, sweetie. Everybody thought my birthday, but I would say, no, I'm a queen. And I wasn't ashamed at all. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Y'all can call it arrogant. I call it owning who I am and what I am and accepting what I am and know what I am. It is what it is. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all. Y'all tune in tomorrow night, 8:30, for my segment with a very special guest, exclusive interview with her, Antoinette McGee. Sparkle, aka Sparkle, okay? She's gonna share her awesome. I'm telling y'all, we're gonna have some church. I feel it. I feel it. Faith over fear. That's the topic for tomorrow night with my special guest, telling her journey, telling her story. She's finally ready to tell it amongst a lot. When I say a lot of people, I'm not saying, I'm talking about live. You see what I'm saying? And somebody gonna see this and somebody gonna need to see it. And somebody gonna get saved by it too. All right? Y'all know I love y'all. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know I appreciate it. Every time y'all come in here with me. Every time. I will see y'all tomorrow. Thank you for coming. Please make sure you go to